What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So the Japanese Chainsaw Man cards have been revealed. We are on the Japanese Weiss Schwarz website with this being translated through the browser. Let's take a look at the cards, and obviously we've seen the trial deck SSPs when they were revealed some time ago. If you want to see them, go check out my other Chainsaw Man video, but for now we are going to look at these cards here. So first of all, actually, we've got SPs and we've got Chainsaw Man rares. There's two of them. They are essentially SSPs. Who knows why they didn't just call them SSPs and they decided to rename them. This is Bushy Road. They literally just do whatever they want on each set and just make it up. So let's take a look at them. We have an SP here and it is Denji chilling, eating his dinner, eating his lunch with a very plain cream background. So it's a little bit unfortunate. I think there should have been at least some sort of pattern on the background here. It just makes the card very, very plain with all the colours. So you've got like a off-white cream, you've got white on his t-shirt, his skin colour and his hair. It's all sort of the same colour, makes the card very flat. I like the design. This is an important thing for him if you've seen the show. So the design is fine. It's just they could have just added something into the background, in my opinion. But there's plenty of other cards in this set that look fantastic. Like this one to the right, we've got one of the Chainsaw Man rares, which is essentially the SSP because we have the gold foiling around the borders. We got the signature the same as on the SP, and it's just a really nice shot of him in his transformed state with some nice little background effects. So that's one of the Chainsaw Man rares, and we've got Poochita here. So really nice to see this. I was really happy when it was announced he would be having his own card. Hopefully we see more of him in the show. And this is just an SP, but we've got a really fun background. I feel like the colors on this card work really, really well, and it's just nice to see this design where he's kind of just repeated. We've got the signature. As a design, I think this is really nice and I'll be looking forward to picking it up. So we've got the other Chainsaw Man rares. So this is the other card that will be probably the chase card in the set. Let's be honest, I wasn't surprised that it was a Machima card because I feel like it was obvious she was going to be a chase card, so it made sense that she was going to be one of the rarest cards. I was surprised actually she wasn't in the trial deck and they used power, but this explains why, because this is her card. This is the Chase Machima card. So we will see when it comes out. But as a design, here she is obviously handing over the lollipop. I know the background as a design is fairly basic, just kind of some blurred bubbles or circles. But on the card itself, I feel like the design works really well. You've got a dark background matching her suit colors, and obviously her hair and her eyes kind of pop in this card along with the lollipop. And yeah, I think I'm happy with this. I'd be happy to pull this, happy to buy this. I know a lot of people within Weiss Schwarz expect SSPs to be highly detailed. A lot of other sets have very, very beautiful detailed SSPs. Now, in design, obviously, sometimes more complex isn't always better. Sometimes simple can be better. And if you don't like this card, fair enough. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to go after it. But me personally, I like it as a card. I like it as a design. And we've got Power SP next to it. So again, we've got that flat background. But as a design, I like this card. I like the fact that she's holding her cat in this. So I will probably buy all of these cards and try and complete the set anyway. Again, it would have been nice to have some sort of pattern, just like in the Poochita card here. We could have had a similar design for the background on this one, which would have made it a lot better in my opinion. But the character design itself, I think, is absolutely fine. It's just the flat background. But as always with Weiss Schwarz, once you see that texture, you don't know what the texture pattern on this card will be, and it can make it just look completely different. With that said, I still would have wanted to see at least something in the background. And again, here with Aki, we've got a very similar card design where the background is just completely flat. So slightly underwhelmed with the ones with flat backgrounds, but we will see what they are like when it comes out. And another SP here where we actually have something in the background, but it's still very simple background, but it adds a lot to the cards. I think if you pictured this green and purple background on this card or on this card, I think it would have made them a lot nicer. So we will have to see when they come out. And we've got 3 more SPs. So again, we've got this kind of repeated design like we did up here with the characters in the background. It is actually a very simple, easy thing to do. Obviously, it's just a screenshot of this blown up and repeated with some color block through it. So in terms of design, that is something that's really fast and easy to do. But I think it looks really nice in my opinion. It works really well on these cards, and we've got it again here. And I think why didn't they do it for these ones? It would have been, it just would have added a little bit more to the cards that I think they need. And these are probably the ones that a lot of people are unimpressed with, but there we have it. We've got one more here, and again we've got another sort of repeated design in the background, and looks really nice in my opinion. I think these work really well as SPs. It's just a shame they all didn't follow that same design pattern, but I will probably try to collect all of these anyway when it comes out in English. So we do have more cards. Obviously we are done with the signed cards at this point. It will just be some of the rares and commons. So we've got a rare there, we've got a common, and again we've got that repeated design in the background. So that isn't something they're just doing for some of the SPs. It is a design pattern that they will be carrying out through the set. And we've got a double rare Machima here with that same design. I think this is a really nice card. It's a double rare. Yeah, I really wish this could have been an SP, to be honest. If that was, it's done in the same styles as these. If that had a signature on it, I really like her pose here, and the colors work really well. I think, oh man, yeah, that would have been really nice as an SP. That is a bit of a shame, but it's still a double rare. It will be foiled. It just won't have any texture and a stamp on it. Got a lollipop there, which is just an uncommon. And again, yeah, another card with that similar design on it with the repeated background. Looks really, really nice. And a rare here. And we've got a rare Easy Revenge on the cigarette. So although as a card this looks kind of rubbish, I'm sure you probably won't be collecting this set unless you've seen the show. And this is a very impactful moment in the show. I actually keep getting a lot of reels and TikToks come up with this particular scene with some music on in the background. I really, really always enjoy seeing it. So yeah, that's kind of cool that it's on a card. And just some more cards of newly drawn illustrations for the set. So as you can tell, as I'm sure you've noticed, these are the same designs on the Chainsaw Man rare cards, so those two there, and the SPs, but they are just double rare, so they will be foiled. There's no signature on them, there won't be any texture on them, but you can still pull the same artwork. So if you do really like any of the artworks, you know, if you're opening one box, you've got a good chance at perhaps getting the artwork that you like. So I always find that's kind of nice, because it means you don't have to go through a case. If you're just after the artwork and you're not that fussed on stamps, then it can be really fun to pull some of them from a single booster box. So yeah, pretty much all of those cards are available as double rares. So there we have it. That is all of their reveals. Let me know what you think in the comments. I know a lot of people in the community are very underwhelmed with this. It's not everyone's cup of tea, and that's fine though. If you don't like it, you don't have to purchase it. Let's be honest, this isn't going to be the only volume of Chainsaw Man they're going to do. So going forward, perhaps volume 2, they go crazy with the designs. Who knows? We will have to see. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know, are you getting this? Are you going to pick it up in English? Are you going to pick it up in Japanese? I might open one Japanese box on the channel and then just see what I get. And after that, I will probably try to pick this up in English. So thank you very much for watching as always. If you did enjoy the video, please consider hitting subscribe. If you liked it, hit the like button. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.